back to my channel, Tasty Meal by Stacy. Today we are making stuffed eggplant. We are also going to be making rice with vegetable. So this dish is going to be special because it's going to be for a couple of friends of mine. One of them wants the rice and one of them wants the eggplant. So what I decided to do was to make the eggplant for my friend who doesn't eat meat with vegetables. So let me show you what I have. I have here 1.5 pounds of rice, which I'm going to be using. 1 pound of frozen vegetable. That's for the rice. And definitely the secret to the rice is my own flavor seasoning that I put in, like chicken bouillon and all that, and lemon pepper to bring and boost up the flavor. I also will put in some color into the rice. For the vegetable stuffed eggplant, I'm going to be using some eggplant that I kept outside, and I cut it really small, as you guys can see. I also have about 20 grams of red onion, about 35 grams of tomato, 60 grams of green bell pepper, 20 grams of yellow pepper, and 20 grams of red pepper. I also going to be putting 65 grams of mushroom. We are also going to be marinating the stuffing with lemon pepper. I'm going to be putting a teaspoon of garlic powder and also a teaspoon of chicken bouillon, half a teaspoon of oregano, and I'm going to be putting in a half a teaspoon of parsley, dry parsley. So now I'm going to be using about the same seasoning for the chicken breast. I already pre-cooked the chicken breast. I'm going to go ahead and bring the camera forward. So I also pre-cooked the eggplants. They're right here. And the chicken is also pre-cooked right here. So beautiful. So I'm going to be shredding it in a minute and I will show you guys. Let's go ahead and put this dish together. We're going to start with the rice because it takes a little longer, and by the time the rice is cooked 15-18 minutes, everything else will be done. I just put about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. After putting the oil, it's nice and hot, so we're going to go ahead and drop in the 1 pound of vegetable. While the vegetable take a course and start defrosting, I'm going to marinate it. Let's start by putting some flavor into this dish. About a teaspoon of lemon pepper, a teaspoon of chicken bouillon, just a tiny amount of salt, not too much, optional. As you guys know, these are my favorite cooking pan. Those are my traditional from Dominican Republic cooking pan. All of the cooking pans that I have like this were my mom. At least, well, I think I have 2 that weren't her. So, but I inherit those from her, especially this one. She used to cook meat on that one. I love it. But it's perfect for a small amount of rice, depending on how many people you're gonna feed. And it's just the way the rice come out on these cooking pans. It's so nice because it comes super cool, and it's the grain of rice. You can just kind of hold it in your fingers and you can separate them one at a time, which is cool. It's not like a soupy or soggy. These cooking pans are perfect for it. Thank you, Mom. Guys, it's 1.5 pounds of rice, so I just put in 2 cups of water. Guys, it's time to put some color into the rice. So I'm gonna put one of those little seasoning packages that I have. They have flavor and color. A little paprika to enhance the color and the smoke flavor. That's why my rice is so popular. The rice is ready to go in. That's beautiful. If the spoon doesn't stand when you put the water and the rice together, if it doesn't stay still, that means you have too much water. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour out a little water. That's an old trick that we grew up knowing. I think I was about 5 years old when I started cooking. We have to help in the kitchen. We have to help in the house. We have to because it's the way we were raised. Guys, the rice is looking good. We have to move it around. We don't want it to get stuck to the bottom. It will, but we don't want it to happen yet. It will happen in the process of final cooking. At this point, this rice is ready to be covered for about 8 to 10 minutes. I told you guys that I pre-cooked the chicken breast already, so I'm gonna go ahead and put them out from the skillet. I'm gonna leave that juice right there because that's where I'm gonna be cooking the vegetable in a minute that we're gonna be stuffing the eggplant. Let's just go ahead and shred the chicken breast. This is very, very pretty. It's nice and tender, nice and juicy. You guys can see, and it's breaking perfect. Okay guys, let's go ahead and I'm gonna just leave it the way it is. I'm not putting no extra oil into it. Half of a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. Half of a teaspoon of parsley. Half an ounce of water. We're gonna go ahead and pour the rest of the vegetable. Bell peppers. Tomato. And red onion. We're gonna let it cook for about 3 minutes. I got the vegetable stuffing out of this skillet. I'm not washing it because we're gonna be using about the same ingredient. So I'm gonna actually enjoy we have some flavor on the bottom of this cooking pan, and we're gonna be now putting in the pepper, the tomato, and the red onion. Now this is for the chicken breast. Here's the chicken breast. That's awesome. So I just want to go ahead and sprinkle really light a little chicken bouillon, about half of a teaspoon of lime juice. Let's go ahead and stuff the eggplant. This is a chicken stuffing, but this is about all we need to do. Just turn it, close it, and we don't even need to put any toothpicks, but if you consider and think that you need it, go ahead and use it. The best part of all this, guys, is that the eggplants are from my yard. Yes, it's from my own eggplant tree, so that makes it more exciting, and I love it because as you know, I have my own little garden in the back with herbs and vegetable, and it's awesome. Now guys, I'm seasoning the marinade that I'm gonna need for the eggplant for the final step. To put them, once I put them together and stuff them, we're gonna put them back in the cooking pan and the skillet. And so I'm making sure that we have enough flavor on that juice. So right now I have a quarter of a regular sized onion, red onion, a quarter of a regular sized green bell pepper. I put a teaspoon of oregano, a teaspoon of paprika, that's why you see the color, a little hint of black pepper, and fresh rosemary. Oh, for flavor, that is all going to enhance the flavor. Another thing I'm going to be putting in is a whole chicken cube, and we're also putting in 14 ounces of roasted fire diced tomato. My dear friends, I ended up changing the skillet because the one I was using was a little too big, bigger than what I wanted or what I needed. So I ended up changing it to a smaller one. we're gonna let it cook for about 4 minutes. Guys, let's pick on the eggplants. They also must be almost done. We were just actually cooking this for flavor because and the marinade, because everything now is cooked. And this is looking good. So I hope you guys try this beautiful dish, rice with vegetable and a stuffed eggplant with chicken breast, and also a stuffed eggplant with just vegetable. It's optional. You can stuff an eggplant with anything you want, even with cheese. Oh yeah, believe it or not, I have done it, and I want to do it one of these days, and it's awesome. So let's go ahead and try this beautiful dish. Wow, wonderful. Let's try the eggplant. Wow, delicious. What a wonderful combination. Ooh, the eggplant's so nice and fresh. As I tell you guys, they are from my backyard. From my plant. It's doing so well. Again, it's thriving like crazy. So guys, don't be afraid. Try it. This is a super simple, easy, cool dish. Any day of the week, weekends, any special occasion. You can never go wrong with a stuffed eggplant. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoy the video and enjoy the recipe and try it and also enjoy it. Please don't forget to subscribe, to like and share my video. Your support means a lot to me and to my channel. And God bless. See you in the next video. Let's eat.